PC just crashed and he thought it was another pause.
Bang ulti going down, cat wall down, and a Horizon ult they're using.
A lot of people crashed.
I'm literally hearing everyone. Is the server?
Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, and today we are at ALGS Championships with Garrett and a bunch of other fans of the game. Today we are going to be talking about recolors and also some interesting stuff that Apex Legends is doing in terms of player retention. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So let's actually start this video off with a little bit of good news. One, they did a new promo art poster for the Halloween event coming in Season 13. But what looks cool about it is the fact that it does seem that it will be taking place on the Season 3 version of World's Edge, which was the original one that was ever introduced into the game. The one downside about it though is it does not look like the trains are on the track and it's actually off of it. Now I hope this is just an artistic thing, but it does actually come into the full map and we can use it on the Halloween mode. The train is arguably one of the most notable and liked features of that map, and to just not have it there would be kind of a letdown, but I am glad that we are getting World's Edge at night. I really like it when they do that, and I hope they continue to bring back old maps in the future, such as Kings Canyon as well, as that one will be on the Season 8 version of the game. But today we're going to be talking about something a little bit interesting, and that's something that Hypermiss actually pointed out. As Hypermiss has pointed out, every recolor at the top used to be 6,500 red tokens, the ones that you get for free, and now suddenly it's at 10,500 tokens. They are so damn bad for player retention, and I'm glad someone actually pointed this out, because one, it's our free tokens and it's kind of shady to just increase them without saying anything and cause players to have to grind more to get free recolors in a game that has so many overpriced cosmetics as is. But what players also need to realize is that 90% of this game is designed around player retention, but not necessarily in a good way. In fact, the whole matchmaking system is designed around player retention. There's some patents that EA has, and Respawn says that it is a little bit different than the patents EA uses, but it's very clear that it's designed to make you continue to play and try to get that all-exclusive win in a game. However, this season, obviously, a lot of people have been feeling it that the skill-based matchmaking is at its all-time worst, and it's not fun at all, which has arguably caused more players to leave, as the numbers this season have also decreased. The rank changes in the game are also based around player retention and staying in a game longer and trying to make it to the end game, which is actually a good concept, but they just haven't executed as well. From what I understand, ranked is actually going to continue to get more reworks as they still are not happy with the current system. One of the things that is a major flaw about creating the system that they have is that people find exploits like sitting in the zone with heat shields, and they can stay there all the way to ring 6 just healing inside because you get those points about placement. They can make it the top 3 by just hanging out in zone. Even different new upcoming game modes, such as the solos mode that we got introduced in Season 1, the reason it was canned in the patch notes was that they saw it negatively impacted the game, especially when it came to new player retention. That is always going to be their focus, and it's not a bad thing to focus on player retention. You want people to play your game. But look what Respawn said when the game first released. A good progression system in a game like Apex Legends can lead to more engaged and rewarded players, which ultimately improves the matchmaking experience. The developers of Apex Legends prioritize player retention as they believe that if players are having fun, they are more likely to continue playing the game. And this is the original Respawn staff. Keep in mind, these same people are now mostly at Gravity Well. This Respawn staff that currently works on the game is not at all the same ones that designed the game. And I don't know if something got lost in translation along the way, but that progression system hit it right on the nose. We don't need new ways to play ranked. The old systems weren't necessarily bad, but giving us new things to grind for in the game that are free is a good way to do that. Banner frames have now replaced skydive trails in the ranked system. And while I'm glad we got banner frames, I feel like they could do a lot more to give to the player base that grinds the game on a daily basis. Instead, most of those cosmetics get turned into, for instance, the Death Dynasty Collection event, which is just a recolor sale with a recolor heirloom. I don't know if the new Respawn staff realizes this, and I think most players could agree with this. The reason we love Apex Legends and the people continue to play it isn't because of the skill-based matchmaking. In fact, it's the opposite. We play this game because the legends are all really fun to play, the gunplay is absolutely fantastic, and the movement is a unique experience in terms of first-person shooters, at least in a battle royale. In fact, some of the best Apex Legends YouTube content comes from creators that actually show off movement techs and show off flashy styles, not about how many lobbies they get put into with sweat lords. And we can go down the rabbit hole all day. On June 1st, Respawn increased the price of Apex coins to impact the global community, which is totally fine. But now, once again, like we said, they're increasing the recolor, which, as far as I know, recolors with the red tokens weren't an actual paid item. We all really truly love Apex Legends, and I do hope that they continue to bring out great content. But I do feel like it is important to note that they seem to be focusing on the raw wrong things to increase player retention and not what has made the game so successful. The game launched with so many fans that have stuck through it over the years based off of the core gameplay and the mechanics found in the game, and what started off with some unique progression systems, not just to buy recolored skins, heirlooms, and to be put into lobbies where it feels almost impossible to win unless you 3-stack with top tier players. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about the recolors and also what Respawn's plans are for player retention? Also, don't forget to check out the second channel by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. And we'll see you out there.